Valentina, baby. Did you hear that song? It's by Daniel Caesar and it's called Valentina and it was released on YouTube a year ago. Yeah, it's like R&B soul. It's like R&B soul and it's really beautiful sounding. Like I asked Pi AI for like R&B soul, R&B trap soul, trap R&B artists, and it gave me the regular ones, the regular people who sing R&B, but Daniel Caesar was somebody I haven't heard of before. So I went to find him on YouTube, and what are the chances that he had a song with my name on it? And it sounds cute. It's like really cute, and it's like, let me try and go to it. It's really cute and it's like romantic. Uh, it's like romantic. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I'm not eating it. Why do they never get this right? Why do people never get this right? It's like the teddy bear chocolates, right? The only people that get it right is Caramello. Everybody else's is nasty. Like it's just chocolate in the shape of a teddy bear. Why is that so difficult? With filling, but I mean, why is that so difficult? M&M. Yeah. Oh. It's nice. But it tastes American. So what's some of the BET awards? You know, the BET awards used to be so prestigious, and I used to wait like the entire year for it to come around every time, like every year, because they used to have like Snoop Dogg and Queen Latifah and Ice Cube and Lauryn Hill and all of the actors that you like. Which was awesome, but I kind of got lost for the past few years and I kind of like never watched for like a few years, but I caught some of the highlights now because you know I'm like going back to things I like as a child. I'm going back to things I liked as a child, and I watched some of the highlights, and like I'm so stuck in that like 90s era of like R&B. Like you know when like Trey Songz first came out with his mixtapes and Jay Holiday's mixtapes, and rap was also Lauryn Hill and Queen Latifah Eve was around. She still is around, but I mean, she was like way more popular. Way more popular at the BET Awards. So I'm so stuck in that era of music. Now, I watched some of the highlights. And I'm glad to see so many female rappers. It is so nice to see so many female rappers. Like, give me a second. It's Fenna, strawberry, and kiwi. Ugh. Is you gonna judge me for drinking without a straw? Yeah, I don't have a straw. Oh, I love it. It has the crispness and tartness and crispness and tartness. M&M's a fan. Okay. As I was saying, I'm so glad to see so many female rappers. A few years ago, I would never have imagined we having so many female rappers. I am so excited. I am so excited. And they're all being pushed. They're all being pushed and shown, and their talents are not hidden anymore. It's awesome. I love that we have so many female rappers. So that's a positive. That's a positive that really encourages me to do what I want to do, in any lane actually. Because for a long time it was like impossible. For the last 10 years it was impossible. Like it was impossible and not accepted for a girl to rap, even like 10 years, like in the past 10 years. But now I'm glad to see everyone is open and receptive to female rappers. Like it's so refreshing, and people like me don't need to be hidden anymore because of what the world would perceive female rappers as. And to be honest, like, excuse me, to be honest, like, when you tell people you're a female rapper, they automatically assume you dude, like you hyper masculine, right? And that was the notion of female rap like 10 years ago. Now like, this is the negative part of it, right? Because I love that we have so many female rappers, but a lot of them are hypersexual, right? So now when you say you're a female rap, they automatically expect you to be actually explicit, like completely explicit. And now that puts people like me who say I want to do rap, it puts people like me at a disadvantage, because now instead of people assuming that you hyper masculine, now they assume you hyper explicit, and that's not the case. That's not the case. Just because there are so many female rappers that are into like, that's okay, like that's fine, completely fine. Whatever they want to rap about is what they want to rap about. No single, no like individual female, um no individual female has the same thought, basically. uh their content is all what they want to talk about, and that's completely fine. But but there's not just one type of female rapper. And I'm glad that uh Lauryn Hill was a huge presence at the BET Awards, because now you can see that like a lot of the rap girls were wearing like were like showing a lot of skin, right? Which is not what I'm gonna do. If I ever have the privilege of rapping, I'm not gonna show skin, because that's just not me. I'm not gonna do anything I'm not comfortable with, and things that are out of my comfort zone in terms of making me feel like making me feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I do what I'm comfortable with, to the utmost, to the maximum. I maximize my comfort, right? And just because I'm a girl doesn't mean that I want to talk about um, explicit things. That's not my lived experience, you know? I want to talk about my lived experience. I want to talk about things that I feel, things that I hope to achieve, things that I fantasize about, you know? That's what I want to talk about. And I'm glad that Lauryn Hill was such a huge presence at the BET Awards, because she showed us that. Like, I always love Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah, and Eve, and all the other rap girls. Nicki Minaj, I really love Nicki Minaj too. Um, and basically, I have so much of respect for any girl who raps, any girl who wants to be a singer or a rapper, because being a girl itself is not easy, because it's too much to deal with, right? Life is just a lot, especially with health problems and like freaking periods and all that, like things that we didn't ask for, things that we didn't ask for, that we have to deal with. So I have so much of respect for female rappers and singers, right? Let me just say that. Now, I'm glad Lauren Hill was there, because she showed us that you don't need to show skin to be a female rapper, to be a powerhouse female rapper. You don't need to show skin. Like a lot of, I'm only picking on that because a lot of other girls were in their underwear and showing a lot of skin. Okay, I'm only picking on that for that reason. You don't need to do that. You can be fully covered up and your voice can be heard. You don't need to talk about explicit things if you don't want to. You don't need to if you don't want to. Excuse me. You don't need to twerk on stage if you don't want to. Like, do what you're comfortable with doing. Like, I know for me, I'm not gonna do those things. Like, I'm not gonna show skin, I'm not gonna twerk, I'm not gonna do those things, because I'm just not, that's not me. And for me, rap is realistic representation of lived experience, realistic representation of life, your thoughts, your emotions, your fantasies, your poetic skill, your and everything that makes you, you know. And I don't want any girl to feel as if they have to be something they're not to be a female rapper. And I also felt that pressure, like um in my early years. Also felt that pressure, like we moved from hyper masculine to hyper explicit, and like for me to fit in the rap world, I would have to take on elements of either one just to be seen as a female rapper, and that's not the case. I am not of that opinion anymore, and I don't feel those pressures anymore, because I have been speaking to people earlier who like, how can I put this? I don't feel comfortable when people want to push and pull on my personality, or push and pull on anything that is inauthentically me, and I don't feel comfortable and I don't feel right. And I always stuck to who I am intrinsically, and that's what gives me success, right? Just being me. Just being me. And everybody I've spoken to at different phases for the past few years, I've always been trying to push their own idea of who they want me to be as a rapper. Always. Not one person have I spoken to who was like, you good, you good, you good as you don't need to, you don't need to not one person ever said you don't need to take your clothes off, you don't need to uh be anything else other than who you are. And obviously I'm against all of that. So that's why I was quiet for so long. I was really quiet for so long, because I did not want to be who they wanted me to be. I just want to be me, and I fought for this right to be me. I fought for the freedom and privilege of being who I am. And if that's not their image of me, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So I don't want to be pushed and pulled on and fitted into these boxes of who they think I am or who I should be in my art and in what I'm trying to do here on earth. Excuse me. That's why I'm antisocial, because I can't compromise. I cannot compromise. I cannot compromise. So yeah, I'm glad that Lauryn Hill was a massive presence in female rap. We should have had Queen Latifah. We should have Eve also. We should have had them also, because I want young girls to know that you can be a female rapper without doing anything you're uncomfortable with. You don't need to know how to twerk to rap. You don't need to know how to present hyper explicitly. If you don't want to, you don't. And don't let anyone make you feel like you should. Don't. I love this. I love this so bad, and I know that this is just the beginning of female rap. This is just the beginning. It's been quiet for so long, and now there's an explosion of female rappers, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love every single one of the girls who performed. it seemed as if they were all authentically themselves, which I'm glad for, which I'm absolutely glad for. And also wanted to be known that you can be authentically yourself, even though it doesn't look like what the majority of female rap is. Now, you can be authentically yourself. There's space for us all, and I truly believe that. Even if there's no space for us, we're gonna make a space for us, man. Come on. We're gonna make a space for ourselves. And I don't like feeling the pressure of like this. Why I was quiet for so long, because people were pressuring me to be hyper explicit, and that's not me. I don't take my clothes off for nothing. Like, that's just not me. And I understand why there's pressure on girls who rap to show skin, because that's what people and managers tell you to do. And I understand why there's pressure there, but break out, break out, break out of those things. Be authentically yourself. Be authentically yourself. Like, look at Lauryn Hill. Like, I'm always gonna say that. Like, look at Lauryn Hill, look at Queen Latifah. Like, I'm always gonna say that. Always. People who I would have liked to see. I'm not sure if they performed, because I only watched like one segment of BET, but like people that I really like female rappers that I really like, excuse me, Rhapsody, 3D Nutty. 3D Nutty does not get any credit that she deserves. 3D Nutty, I don't know. I want there to be space for other female rappers who don't talk about the majority of things that female rappers today talk about. You know? 3D Nutty, Lady London. I say it with my chest because I'm the best we ever do it. Something like that. It was from her freestyle. It was really nice. Yeah. Eve. I'm always down for Eve to perform anything. Anything. Like, Eve's music is timeless. I'm always down for Eve to perform anything. Anything. Yeah. But Eve is also like a little bit explicit like that. But it's authentically her. Like, it's authentically her. And I just want to be authentically me too. And there are so many female rappers we can look up to who authentically themselves are not being pushed and pulled into any direction, and not being, not being uncomfortable within themselves. If it's not you, it's not you. Talking is not you, it's not you. Showing skin is not you, it's not you. There's so many other things to talk about, like, as female rappers, and we should explore that. I really like it. This is, as I said, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I want more. I can never get tired of female rap. Like, I'm always looking for new rappers to listen to, female rappers to listen to, and new music. I want to ask a question. Why don't people like Kevin Gates and NBA Youngboy go to BET Awards? Rod Wave, did he ever go to BET Awards? Why don't people like that go to BET Awards? I like the music. Rod Wave. I like Rod Wave. Why are they not at the BET Awards? Wow. Did Frank Ocean ever go to the BET Awards? Ow. Jaw. The Usher tribute. I did not know Childish Gambino could sing. I didn't know he could sing like that. It was gorgeous. His voice is so beautiful. And like his name is Childish Gambino. And like, you know, he acts, I think he's the same one who acts in Atlanta. But I didn't really watch that. Yeah, I didn't really watch that. But Childish Gambino, really cute. Really cute, and he can sing. Like, I need to check out if he has any other songs. And I remember that one song a long time ago where he was in a warehouse dancing without a shirt on. I think it was him, I'm not sure. Or was it Kendrick? I'm not sure. Yeah. It's weird. Anyway. Who else? Who else? Oh. Why did Kiki Palmer get on the chair and remove her pants? Did Usher ever do that? I don't remember Usher ever doing that on a video. But her dancing is really nice and she can actually sing too. Everybody in the Usher tribute was really nice though. Tinashe, listen. I like Tinashe. I just... being hyper explicit is like... maybe just me. But she's so talented and stuff. It's like... I understand it's her choice to do that, to be hyper explicit, but I feel like there's other things that she can show in a way that's not hyper explicit. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's not that she's not beautiful. She's beautiful and sexy and gorgeous, right? But maybe it's just me that I don't want to see her in that way. I want her to like she like do the Ciara thing, you know? Because Tinashe can also dance and sing, but like Tinashe should be more of like a pop R&B singer who makes like those awesome and amazingly standout songs like Ciara used to make. And like the moves that Tinashe do, obviously I can't do, but the moves that Ciara do, I can try and do. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like I want it to be more relatable to people who are not hyper explicit like that. Tinashe, I really love her. She made the song with I think it's Future. I think it's Future. Let me see. Tinashe and Future. It was a really nice song, and I kept asking like my brother who sang that song, because who sang that song, because it did not sound like her at all, and I didn't know she could sing like that. No Drama. It's called No Drama. It's, who did it feature? Offset. Sinasha featuring Offset, No Drama. Yes, that's a beautiful song. That is a beautiful song. Cause Sinasha, like, she gives me Sierra. Like, I want that whole pop thing, and relatable kind of dances that I can try and do. It's just like, and obviously she's a super mega star. Tinashe to me is a super mega star. It's just, it's difficult to relate to the explicitness. The explicitness should be like a treat, like how Beyonce does it, like once in a while. You're like explicit, but not every time. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. I love that we have so many female rappers. And more to come. More to come. It's like you've been waiting for years and years, not knowing if it's gonna happen, because everything is so quiet, and you're wondering where everyone is, and you're wondering if something is actually gonna happen. And finally it happens. And finally we have so many female rappers, and finally they are getting screen time. Finally women in rap are showcasing their talents. Finally the door is open. Finally, finally, finally. Finally. I'm still looking though for, and oh, let me tell you. Finally the door is open, but there's no saturation. I know it may seem as if uh, the hyper explicitness is fully on display, and it's taking up all of the room, but it's just, the door has been opened a little bit. There's still so much more to come. It's just the door has been opened a little bit, and now all of the female rappers need to come up. We still need more Queen Latifahs, more Eves, more Lauryn Hills. Like, that, there's a complete vacuum in that. I know a lot of rap girls, like some, like 3 or 4 rap girls who I've seen uh going the jazzy route, rap jazz, like poetic jazz. They're going that route, but the door is completely open for any style of female rap. I feel like, this is just my opinion, but that's what I see. The door is open. If you don't want to be explicit, you don't need to. If your style is more poetic, there's room for you. There's room for you. If your style is more social commentary rap, room for you. If your style is soul and rap, there's room for you. If your style is romantic rap, room for you. If your style is menacing rap, grunge rap, rock rap, punk rock rap, pop rap, there's so much you can do. You don't need to be a copy of anybody else. You have your own style, your own flow, your own genre, your own specific style of rap that you can pursue. And the door is wide open for you. Nobody's asking you, well, well, if you stop talking to people, nobody will put that pressure on you to do things you're not comfortable with. So don't put that pressure on yourself also. Be who you are. Be who you are. And finally, it's like, you have all these male rappers and they all have their specific style and specific flow and a specific way they rap. Like one person comes to mind is Mace's style of rap, which is like, excuse me, which is like slowed down, and he like actually makes romantic raps sometimes, and his style of rap is slowed down, and he pronounces his words like really drawn out, and it's very cute the way that he raps. And like, what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter your flow. You don't need to catch anybody else's flow. You have your own flow. You don't need to catch anybody else's lyrics. You have your own lyrics. You can bring out your own specific style of rap, like just like how the dudes are. All of them have their own specific style and flow of rap and lyrical content. That's how I want to see female rap. Because as it stands, we have the hyper masculine, we have the hyper explicit. Now there's only two. Now we need all the other type of female rap. Motivation female rap. We need that. We need all the other types of female rap. That's just my opinion. I get very excited talking about it because I've been waiting my whole life. I've been waiting my whole life for all the female rappers to come out with all their specific styles. How amazing. How amazing. Excuse me. And I want storytelling. I want more storytelling. Do you remember that song by Ludacris and Mary J? Excuse me. Ludacris and Mary J. And it was in the form of a story, but they were saying like 4 or 5 stories in one song. I want more of those storytelling raps and emotional raps. Imagine that. Imagine that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You don't have to look the same. You don't have to present the same aesthetically. You don't have to rap about what they rap about. You have your own story, your own flow, your own mind, your own thoughts. And we need to see that. We need to see that. There's only 2 categories that have been filled of female rap. There's so many more categories of female rap that need to be filled. And I don't want you to go into one specific style and stay there. I want you to grow as a rapper and tackle different styles, like do motivation rap, do inspiration rap, do storytelling rap, do emotional rap. Like I want you to, excuse me, I want you to transcend. I want you to write about things you never wrote about before and make a club song out of it. Like, the possibilities are endless. I literally see no end to female rap. I literally don't see no end to female rap. I don't care if you feel you ugly. You're gorgeous. We need to hear a voice now. Come on. Come on. We need to hear your voice. We need to hear your story. We need to hear your opinion. We need to hear your social commentary through rap. We need to hear how you feel, how you think, what you fantasize about, what are your daydreams, what are your hopes for the future, how much of pain do you have inside. Rap about it. Tell us about it. Tell us about it. Because I think rap stopped being a form of therapy. Because people are just focused on the show of rap, female rap. They forgot that it's therapy. Like, writing is therapy, rapping is therapy. And like, Eve comes to mind when I say that. Like, she writes, like, her raps are therapy, and you can hear it and you feel it and you know it when she delivers it, that this is okay, this is therapy. She's releasing stuff from her spirit, from her soul. And that's what I want for female rap. That's what I want for female rap. The show is fine, the show is beautiful, the aesthetics are awesome, all that. Yes, 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 yes. But I want to hear what's here. I want to hear what's in here. Tell us about it in rap form. Yeah. There's a song by Lauryn Hill called I Get Out. I feel like that's the position that female rap is in. We need more female rappers who are saying, yes, we were this, and yes, we were that, but now we are this. And we can take over in any specific style or genre of rap. Like, the song is I Get Out by Lauryn Hill. And it's like, I get out of all your boxes. I get out. Let me find the lyrics, because it's been on my mind. I just didn't listen to it. I remember I listened to the song when my entire life changed. I listened to the song when my entire life changed, and I'm like, you know what? I may not have found success in that area, and I may have been fucked over by everybody in my previous life, but I don't need to be anything that they want me to be. I don't. I can be exactly who I am and still win. And that was the great turning point of my life. I can be exactly who I am and still win. And I can continue to be who I am, even if you don't like it, because I don't care. And that's the attitude I want female rappers to have now. Okay, so it says, Lauryn Hill, I get out. I get out. I'll get out of all of your boxes. I get out. You can't hold me in these chains. I'll get out. Father, free me from this bondage. Knowing my condition is the reason I must change. Your stinking resolution is no type of solution, preventing me from freedom, maintaining your pollution. I won't support your lie no more. Female rap is only da 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 da. Nah. Female rap is all the things. Is all the things. I won't support your lie no more. I won't even try no more. Excuse me. No more compromises. And that's the position I'm in. No more compromises. I won't listen to what you say. I see past your disguises, blinding me through mind control, stealing my eternal soul. appealing through material to keep me as your slave. But I get out. I get out. And that's the attitude I want us to have. That's the attitude I want female rappers to have. It's a new day. It's a new day. And like with the internet, with social media and stuff, like nothing's stopping you. There's nothing stopping you from posting your raps. There's nothing stopping you from posting your lyrics. There's nothing stopping you from sharing with us your story and your art. I want that to be like the way I envision it. I want there to be millions of voices of females who rap. That's how I envision it. I want there to be millions of stories of female rappers who talk about their unique situations, who talk about their circumstances. That's how I envision it. This is just the beginning of female rap. Show your personality. Break out of all their cookie cutter molds of what a female rapper should be. You define what a female rapper is. You define it for yourself, and you find your specific genre, and you promote your own style of rap. Talk about things that only you can talk about. There's voids and so much space for so many other female rappers. So yeah, seize the opportunity. More and more. More and more female rappers. More and more. More and more. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm thinking about neo soul rap. It's a new day. It's a new day. I'm glad the BET Awards focused on the girls a lot. Well, the segment that I watched focused on the girls. So much more. So much more. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I want more and more female rappers. More and more. With your own specific stories. Third world. Come on. Third world. Life is too difficult. That means you have too much content for rap to be sitting and not writing and not rapping on the internet. Third world, come on. There's too much that we go through to be quiet, to sit with all of this inside and hear. It's too much. Start rapping. Start telling us. Show your pain. It's like my pain on display on when I rap. Anyway. Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for more and more female rappers. I can't wait. Yeah. Awesome. It's awesome. All right. Bye bye. I'm gonna finish my